exist.
So, okay.
Oh, damn.
Starting it
don't
off.
get into it with Leah
Exactly.
now.
What?
She likes her imaginary friends a lot.
I was going to go politics right away, too.
We'll do that later.
That's
We've
fine.
got
That's
time
fine.
carved out.
So Jonathan Cook is here. He's the new big voice guy here on 95. What you say it?
95 will rock.
There it is.
Yeah, there it
Between
is.
the
That's
songs.
his voice.
Yes.
So I thought we'd have him in this morning, and we can have him say some stupid things.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're taking advantage of you. This is how we got you to work for
That's
free.
how I live my life, is saying stupid things.
And we'll let people text in, and he can do their outgoing messages on their phone too.
Okay.
Jimmy's not here right now. He's busy chasing the Autobots with me, or I don't know, whatever it is. Why do we need him? I can do it. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Anyway, so more about Jonathan and his voice guy stuff. This is what he does. He has an IMDb, by the way.
I know. I found him on there.
He has an IMDb, Jonathan David
I mean,
Cook.
I do too, but
Star Wars Republic Commando, big guy, and Rusty the Boy Robot. Star Wars Battlefront 2. A lot of video games. StarCraft 2.
There was a time, yes.
Digimon Data Squad. The Emperor's New School. The Ant Bully. Recess, Taking the Fifth Grade. There's a lot of stuff on your IMDb.
Recess.
My IMDb has one thing on it. I was like radio guy in the background or something.
Same.
Yeah. Do you have,
an
IMDb? What is yours?
I think we went over this. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I would have to look it up again.
Right. But if you go on his, he's got a lot of stuff. So, and he was an action figure. You could get him at Taco Bell. Do you have your Taco Bell action figure?
Not on me.
Do you bring it in next time? Did it talk? Did the action figure talk?
Not the one from the restaurants. There was one that did.
A toy one?
Yes. Like if you pushed a button on its chest, it had some pre-recorded words that it would do.
Do you have that?
I have one, but the battery has died.
Oh.
It's one of those like built-in batteries. I don't know how to.
Oh. There's places. There's like the battery guy over here by the mall did my phone battery, and he does batteries and light bulbs.
The irony is I would have to take it out of the mint box to do that.
Because you're going to be worth money someday.
One day.
I sort of doubt it, but it's more like why.
It's nice to have in the box. He puts it on a shelf. Kids come over, they want to play with it. He's like, "Don't touch that!" But he says it in his voice.
Not meant to be played with.
He scares the crap out of it.
Don't touch that.
The child goes and hides under the bed for 3 weeks and never seen again. Anyway, so Jonathan Cook is here, our voice guy. We'll use him for stupidity later on. But before then, we got a lot to cover. Number one, Leah's husband. Did you find the Skater Boy video?
I asked him to reach out to his videographer friend that does all of the videoing. He's
just say videographer.
Videographer.
There's only one O.
Videographer.
There you go.
Thank you, Jonathan.
His videographer
I don't
friend.
spell or speak well.
She's in the right business.
Yeah.
So we're gonna track down his Skater Boy video and we can post it.
Yeah, if we could find it. I mean, it's pretty long. We'd have to clip it to where it's just because it was a whole video. I watched it every day my senior year of high school.
You're like, my boyfriend's so hot. He's a skater boy.
You say you've never seen him with a hat. In these videos, he just has this
without a hat,
long, luscious hair.
Oh yeah, that's why he wears a hat now. He wants you to think it's still there.
No, I know it's not.
He's Brett Michaels in you. I'm gonna get a bandana with fake hair hanging out of it and do that. Yeah. Anyway, so long, luscious hair, chiseled abs, tattoo, armpit to pelvis.
Well, he didn't have the tattoo yet because we were underage at the time. But yeah, the tattoo came later
for his crew, and it had like his crew's name,
Skater 7.
Skater 7. Yep. Why was there were 7 of them?
But there was more than 7. I think that's what it started off as.
There were 7 left.
Yeah, right.
7 plus the hangers on.
He actually went to the skate park last night.
Yeah.
Did
he really?
He went to the skate park by himself and went skating last night. I was like, funny. We were just talking about this morning.
He went to the skate park. Good for him.
Yeah.
For still doing what he loves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's taking the trash out?
Nobody.
Okay. I don't have time to go to the skate park. I got
Damn it, Mom.
I got choring to do. Yeah. You are taking the trash out, mister, before you go to the skate park. No?
Well, when he came home, I was like, did anyone clean the cat boxes today? You're doing that before bed. I am like his mother.
Have you done your homework? How is the skate park? Is your homework done? No video games until the cat box is clean and your homework is done. 7:48.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today. 1 below tonight, 18 and sunshine tomorrow. It's 1 below in Round Lake Beach and 3 in Zion.
Have you figured out our coffee thing yet? Do you have 8 ounces of hot coffee for me to drink in under 3 seconds?
That's supposed to come up. Yeah, let me go do that.
We'll do the Weed It and Weep, and then we'll do that.
Okay.
Do you have Weed It and Weep?
Well, I never got to finish my Weed It and Weep from yesterday, so...
You want to finish yesterday's?
I never even got to start it.
All right,
so that's what we're doing.
Because then we found out about Taco and Skater Boy.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll finish up yesterday's Weed It and Weep. Coming up next is 7:49. You only have about 2 weeks to get in on this. 95 WIIL Rocks cash to start the new year out. It's our new year, new cash. We have $2,024 for you to win. Get it 2024. Just go to the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. You can enter once every day. If you share it on your socials, you get extra entries, and you can win $2,024 to get the year off to a great start. It's thanks to Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. WindyCityRooter.com. Sign up to win each and every day on the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com.
Tracy, over to you for weather.
The sun must be shining, Dave, because the 7 for 7 sale is back at Meijer. Mix or match hundreds of items like Dannon Greek yogurt, Meijer frozen steamable vegetables, and Kraft macaroni and cheese. Pick any 7 for just $7. There's a strong chance of saving with the same quality Meijer deals in-store or online. Back to you, Dave.
Sounds great, Tracy.
Deals so good, you've just got to talk about them. Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all the deals in the Meijer app.
We didn't weep, we didn't weep, at least favorite time of the week. We didn't weep, we didn't weep. Sorry, Duco. That's all right, buddy. So it tales of stupidity, loss, and violence. Can we please have a moment of silence?
Jonathan remembers Duco. Jonathan was in my wedding. He read my wedding. Duco was at my wedding. We went to pick up Duco, and it was like he didn't even know what was going on. He lived in a garage at the time.
Okay.
That had been converted into sort of an apartment.
Yeah.
But you could open the whole garage door, and there was his apartment.
There was Duco.
And he go pick him up. Oh, yeah, let me get how long do I have? I'm like, well, we should be there now. And then Jonathan read in my wedding. He read like Gazelles Prancing and stuff.
I didn't read like Gazelles Prancing.
First, my buddy John's another John's wife read. And she was like, And then
then
he
there
went
came-
up and read. And what did you read? Like some Bible verse or something.
Yeah, but it was like the Maxell commercial where the guy gets blasted back in the
People's
seat.
hair blowing back in the church. It was like God himself was at my wedding. Yeah, you're supposed to warn me next time there. Jesus.
I mean, didn't you know?
I can sound like him, but that doesn't make me omniscient.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time. It's 7:54. Do the weed it and weep. This is from yesterday.
This is from yesterday.
We'll get all the way through it today.
Yes.
All right.
A major wad of cash was found tucked inside a box of Ritz crackers during a traffic stop that took place in Texas. A K9 unit.
K9?
K9.
Y'all
Because we're in
need to-
Texas.
Y'all
Okay.
need to get the K9 down here. I think we got some of the marijuanas. We're going to have to arrest these boys. One of them looks like Taco.
It's not Taco.
Get the K9 down here.
The K9 unit alerted deputies of a certain smell coming from the car. I bet you can guess what smell that was. It's when officers crawled under the car and discovered a black bag in a hole under the vehicle. Inside the bag was a Ritz cracker box, and inside the box, fat stack of bills along with
Weed?
the weed.
Just
Yeah,
weed.
yeah,
Nothing else.
Just the marijuana.
It's
Yeah.
a waste of police
Well,
time.
they did say that the two people that were arrested when
Criminals.
they found that also found cocaine in their
All right,
possession.
there
so.
it is. Yeah. So, why a Ritz box? Do we know? Was it just the right size?
That's just. I think
or-
that's just you.
Or,
Have you ever like
had-
been in your car and you go in the back and you're like, crap, where am I going to
you
stash
gotta
this?
Put something somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and-
don't transport as many drugs as you, apparently.
and you're
how,
like,
how many drug runs you doing? Or-
I mean,
yeah.
and then you're like, oh, this is going to be the bag that I use
got
or
this. I
box.
just have this
Yeah, they
box.
just had
This
the
is my
box.
box that
Yeah,
keeps- that's
sometimes
my
it's
Ritz box.
it's a McDonald's
Yeah,
bag.
all right.
Sometimes it's a Burger
If
King
you're
bag.
the police and you pull over Leah, look in the fast food bag. That's where she's got the meth. But
No
but the
meth.
Ritz, I think it's because you do weed. I want to have Ritz in my
Now
house.
you
Next
got
time I have the munchies.
Munchies.
Ritz crackers just melt. But I'd eat an entire box of Ritz.
The whole
if I was high.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Did you know?
No, the whole box.
The whole
Yeah.
box, not even just the sleeve. Jonathan said that the little. Did you know this about the Ritz cracker?
Hmm.
The little.
The scalloped edge,
Yeah.
like is technically
Just to cut people.
No
Not
cheese.
No, what is it for?
like to cut American cheese. It's not, you can't use it for like a hard cheese, but they actually
Cut.
did that.
Don't
so
you
that
tell
it's
me
serrated.
hard cheese.
It's serrated.
Hard cheese for you.
basically.
You can't cut even American cheese with those
Well, like a
crackers. They're
slice
so-
of American cheese.
They're
Sure
very
you could.
delicate. They're very delicate
Oh,
crackers.
if you. Yeah, you could, and then
Oh,
you got
yeah.
to slice in
That's a hot
fours.
knife through butter. Yeah. You can't cut cotton candy with a Ritz cracker.
Yes,
They're
you,
very
yes,
delicate.
you
They
could.
will
Well,
fall
cotton candy
apart.
gets hard
And why are we drinking? Well, it shouldn't have shown it porn. Why are we cutting things with the Ritz cracker?
because you got to put the cheese on the cracker.
Just tear it and what are you doing, charcuterie? I lose so many co-hosts to that. All right, coming up, Ritz crackers and American cheese charcuterie with Leah. That I'm going to slam 8 ounces of coffee in
yep.
less than 3 seconds, and I got the world record.
Done.
Piece of
You
cake
got
coming up
this.
after Daughtry on Will Rock. You turn on Tom Tube right now. You can see what's going on in here, including Leah trying to poison me. Give me that. I'll hold it up to the camera. Give me that mason jar. So
I wasn't even going to show it to you.
Well, yeah, good. I'm glad I saw it. For those of you just joining us, there was a story. What the hell? Look at it. There was a story about a guy who broke the Guinness Book of World Records record for fastest time drinking coffee. It was 8 ounces, and he did it in hot. And I said I could do 8 ounces. I'm basing it on beer. Like, that's those little glasses of beer you get at a tavern.
Yeah.
I said 1.7 seconds. I can drink that in 2 seconds.
Okay.
I thought that's what the record would be.
Yeah.
You know, something under
the
2
original
seconds.
record was 3.17. So he broke it in 500ths of a second with 3.12. So
I
I'd
can drink this in under 2 seconds.
Okay.
If it's not scalding hot, this is hot.
It is hot.
So she went and we had to measure it, and the mason jar you can measure with, I guess. So that's 8 ounces. But if you look at the top of the mason jar, it's covered in crap. I mean, that's just like, what are you
Whatever.
trying to do? Poison me?
No,
What
it's
is
going to
that?
make you.
What was in there last?
I have no idea.
Well, clean
It's
the
not
jar
a
if you're
mason jar.
And I'm not drinking it out of a mason jar. Y'all gonna see me break the record for moonshine drank out of a mason jar coated in feces. And then I'm gonna set the record for diarrhea on the radio. Fastest man to really.
It's not going to kill you. Stop it. No one
What is it?
actually.
What is
there
it?
were no feces
What
in
is
there.
it? What
I
is
don't
it?
know.
Then
But
how do you know it wasn't feces? Why is there a mason jar here? What if the plumbing went out at one point and I could see that? So he's like, well, I got nothing. When the construction was going on, there were various jars around the building that had fluids in them.
Mhm.
And I'm positive some of them were waste. Human. This
it
could
was-
have. Look at. There's chunks of crap on the neck of. Look at that. I'm holding it up to the camera. Look at that. So she dumps the
What
coffee there.
doesn't
She's in
kill
some.
you makes
And
you
do you see where the
stronger.
coffee is? Where you see where the coffee is? The crap is gone, which means it is melted into the coffee.
Right, the coffee killed it.
Okay, you drink this. I'll give you $5. Drink this. I give you $20 to drink
it's
this.
It's not my record to break.
No,
Tom.
you can drink it slowly. I'll give you $20. Let me swirl it around. Look, if I do that, if I tip it, whatever's in there gets into the coffee. I'll get you a little more of whatever it is you don't know. She's like, it's not poison. How do you know? You don't.
Who would put poison in a mason jar?
Who brings a mason jar? What is the mason jar here for?
I bet you it was from like a distillery.
Radio ain't quite making it. We're making moonshine in the back.
I bet you that's what it is.
Somebody's moonshining.
I
You can measure with this, but clean it first.
got a cramp.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a story for another day. Look at that. It's disgusting.
you weren't supposed to look at it.
Okay.
I could have just never brought that in and just poured it in there and then
Right,
poured it in the
right.
cup.
I'm glad to know that that's how your mind works. Next time, that's what
Next
it'll
time,
do.
That's what I'll
I'm not
do.
eating or drinking anything handed to me by you.
Okay.
The rule is you don't eat listener food. People drop off donuts, you eat the
Mhm.
donuts. Half an hour later, you get an email and it's a picture of them with the donuts on their penis.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now I'm adding you to the top of the list. I'm not drinking or eating anything from Leah.
I did it.
Clean it out, measure the coffee,
Okay.
put it in another cup, and then I will try and break the record.
Tim's not here.
We don't
today.
have to do it if you don't want.
No, we'll do it. It's just you're like super high maintenance.
I'm high maintenance because I don't want to eat poop. That makes me high maintenance. I don't think you understand high maintenance.
I just thought you were like tougher than what you're acting
I
right
thought
now.
you ate poop all the time. Well, when my little dog Peanut poops on the floor, I just go over there like a human vacuum cleaner. Suck it up. Peanut, don't poop on the floor no more. Daddy don't like that. But I'll do it for you because you're new. You thought I was tough.
Yeah, I thought you were a man, but
All right.
Whatever.
Men drink poop.
no one said why.
What kind of creamer you want? You got poop?
Why is there gonna be poop in the medicine?
What is it?
jar?
I don't know. What is it? What is it? Taste it.
I don't.
Put your finger in there.
I don't
wipe.
know. I
No,
don't.
no. Put your finger in there. Wipe some of it out and
yeah,
taste
and
it.
taste it. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
You won't do that?
Later.
But I should drink the coffee with it infused. You're a great friend. You're just gonna serve that up to me. You think this is funny? All right.
It hurts. It's so
All right.
funny.
Well, it hurts because I got explosive diarrhea from whatever I drank.
It's a good diet plan. You're welcome.
It is. I'm going to lose so much
Oh,
weight.
gosh.
It's 8:05. Welcome to the Tom Drinks Poop diet plan.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today. One below tonight. 18 and sunny for tomorrow. It's 0 in Crystal Lake and 2 in Mundelein. 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. The Lake County Sheriff says applications are now open for scholarship money distributed through the Sheriff's Association to help college students offset their expenses. The Illinois Sheriff's Association will be awarding over $58,000 in college scholarships throughout Illinois to students wishing to pursue higher education during the 24-25 academic year. Applications are now available at the Lake County Sheriff's Office and on the Illinois Sheriff's Association website. A driver was charged after he crashed into the rear of an Illinois State Police squad car, which had a police K-9 inside while it was on the scene of another crash on Interstate 90 near Huntley. The driver of the vehicle was identified as Luis Acosta Garcia, 36 of Belvedere. No one was injured. The ISP said that there were 5 crashes involving their squad cars over the extended holiday weekend from Friday to Monday. WIIL Rocks Sports, brought to you by Windy City Rooter.
They drain your pipes, not your wallet.
They do. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Thank you. I was looking. It has like others listed, but that's for something else. So just okay.
Thanks for the update.
It's all good. No problem. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Shocks.
Beat the Sharks.
I'm having a hard time. Beat the Sharks 2-1 in a shootout. The Blackhawks visit Buffalo this evening. The Bucks are in Cleveland tonight, and the Bulls are off another day. They're heading to Toronto to take on the Raptors tomorrow. All right. And finally, I need to go do the dishes, I guess.
No. Listen, here's how we do this.
Yeah.
We've marked what 8 ounces is in the mason jar.
Yeah.
You dump that much into a styrofoam cup.
Mm-hmm.
You notice how much that fills the cup.
Yeah.
You take another clean styrofoam cup. You put coffee in that. And then I drink out of that cup.
I'm
going to go do it.
So prissy.
I'll drink right out of the mason jar. If you take your finger, wipe out what's on the inside
and lick it. Okay.
Just have a finger.
No.
Go have a fingertip.
No, it's fine. We'll do it your way.
I'm supposed to drink an entire mason jar
of it. Your way, Thomas?
No. We'll put whatever we want in my mouth. And then tomorrow we'll put whatever we want in your mouth. Deal? Deal? Or no deal? Deal or no deal? No deal?
No deal.
All right, we're gonna open up a couple more briefcases coming up next on WIIL Rock.
It's 95 WIIL Rocks. New year, new cash. Just go to the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com for your chance to cash in. Enter once a day, every day. New year, new cash. Thanks to Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. WindyCityRooter.com.
All right, everyone, listen!
WIIL, Union Grove, Gurnee, Arlington Heights, Buffalo Grove.
Sounds pretty dope, right?
95 WIIL Rock.
If you have breathing triangle issues like compromised nasal breathing and sleep, snoring, or even sleep apnea issues, a call to Advent makes sense. Because breathing well will help you live better.
Super hot. Poop. Oh. Now flavored with more poop.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I went and measured it just like I said I would. This is by the way, the last styrofoam cup here.
Okay.
So I dumped the 8 ounces that you had in the poop jar into a styrofoam cup, and it was that full. And
yeah, because those are 10-ounce cups.
And then I dumped that down and rinsed it out. Mm-hmm. And I filled this the exact same amount with scalding hot coffee. I'm not drinking this now.
I had the stopwatch and everything.
Well, I'm not gonna. If you just put your lips to it, it burns your lips. This guy set the record. I gotta think the problem with this is how hot the coffee is. Right or not?
It's gotta be. Yeah.
I mean, I'll drink it hot, but not burn my esophagus hot. Okay.
Commit to the bit. Just do it for the team.
Commit to the bit. Did you have like a air check with like a consultant that said that or something? Oh, commit to the bit, Leah.
No, I want to say those are your words.
I took him the poop jar. I don't say commit to the bit.
I'm pretty sure I've heard you say that.
To say. When have I ever done a radio guy thing?
Back in the day.
There is no commit to the bit. I've never said anything that
okay, so it says right here. There's footage, so we can watch the video if you want of the man doing it. And they said that it's hard to tell if it was still hot when he chugged it. A few sources claim that it was, but the Guinness website does not mention that this is a requirement.
Doesn't have to be that hot.
Yeah.
So I can let this cool down a little and then I'll do it.
Oh my God. Cool down a little. The glass is dirty.
Well, he didn't have any poop in his. So.
You don't know that.
Yeah. Oh, it was poo coffee? Yeah. All right.
This looks hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
I have a question. Is there a separate record for iced coffee?
Oh.
Because if not, then
there's one for everything.
Yeah, they have records.
There's something for everything. All right. I just watched this and I do not think that you are going to be able to. And also,
I can drink this in under 3 seconds.
You know those cups?
I can drink this in under a second.
No, that's not a thing. You know those cups that you pee in?
Yes.
Like a sample. That's what it looks like his came out of.
Okay, so his had pee, mine has poop. Either way, it's a bodily. Coming up, I will drink the poop coffee, and then Leah's going to have some vomit beer. That is all. We're all having bodily humor. And then Jonathan's going to have orange juice with human blood.
Yeah, bring it on.
It's 8:14.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today.
Cool this down, and I'll drink some of it coming up. WIIL Rock Morning Show, thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group.
And you have to go like this. You have to go like this afterwards. You have to go and show me that it's all gone. That's what he does in the video. So you chug it.
Where would I hide a fluid? I think that's for like when you eat hot dogs.
No, this guy. That's what he did.
Hold on. Let me get the cameras going.
I'm watching the video right now. Coffee's being poured.
How is that again?
Then it's being poured into a separate. He does it out of a mug too.
Yeah.
Picks up, chugs it, and.
All right.
So you got to show me.
All right. You gonna look like that?
Yeah.
That's the worst part of this. All right. Coming up, I will scald my esophagus and set the world record for drinking hot coffee, no poop. That is next on WIIL Rock.
Hey, it's Emily, your favorite former co-host, and it's that time of year again. If you dread tax season every year, I am here to make your life a little easier. April Tax Service in Gurnee, formerly of Waukegan, but they have a brand new location that opens on January 20th. 4949 Grand Avenue. It's at the corner of Grand and 21 in the Grand Mill Plaza. They've been in business for over 30 years now. Still the same familiar faces, Julie, Tanya, Eric, and Carla. They did my taxes when I was here at the radio station and things were pretty basic. And now that I own my own business, they're still the only people I trust. And they don't just work with me during tax season. They help me year round. They make my life so much easier. Whether you have basic questions, you need your taxes done, you need help with bookkeeping, they do it all. They work year round and they're always staying up to date with all those new confusing tax laws. And they're always there to help you along the way. You can visit their website today to learn more or book an appointment online at apriltax.com. That's April with 2 A's, tax.com.
Still way too hot to drink.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and have a gulp, and then I will.
This guy was a man. I mean,
whatever. I'm not gonna.
Also,
I'm not
he's
gonna
like an
commit to
8.5.
I'm not gonna. He's an 8.5.
Yeah.
Is he really? The coffee chugging guy is a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
He's an 8.5.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said your husband is?
Yeah.
Let me see the 8.5. Let me see this guy who's an 8.5.
This is the guy.
He's a weasel.
I mean,
He's
he
not
drank
an
hot.
8.5.
He drank hot coffee.
Does that give him an extra point?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Grow
will
up
do it
here.
coming up in a couple of minutes. You grow. Speaking of Thunderballs is here. Jonathan Cook, the new voice guy. Will Rock, do it once. They will do Will Rock once.
Will Rock.
I meant do a sweeper for
I'm
so when he got the first batch of words, he was way too angry.
Yeah.
He was way too angry and like, hey, take a log off, buddy. He was like,
If it rocks, we play it.
if it
There it
rocks,
is.
and if you don't listen, I will
I
come
will
to your
kill
house
you.
and make you drink scalding fluid.
And dirty poopy
Dirty
coffee.
poop coffee. So we had him take. We went a little more lighthearted. So he's here. If you want him to say something, and then hear how funny it is, text it in now. What does the deep voice guy have to say? And then we can use that stuff for sweepers too on the air.
I want him to do stuff for us too.
Text in some stupid stuff for him to say and some stuff about us. Text in lines about us. Tom and Leah, if you wanted to eat poop in the morning, whatever. I don't know what it would be. Text into 815-283-0095. Studio, the first word in your message, followed by goofy things for the big voice guy to say. 815-283-0095. Studio, the first word in your message. We'll do some of those. Coming up, it's 8:19.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today.
And then I will drink scalding hot coffee to make Leah happy. Coming up, a man burns his esophagus live on the radio on Will Rock. Coffee is almost ready for me to break the world record for 8 ounces of coffee consumed. It's got to be less than 3rd degree burning on my esophagus. Just touching it to my lip. Yeah, it's almost there. So coming up, I will break the record. I don't understand. What is it? 3.1 seconds?
3.12.
I'm going to drink this in under 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll see.
Does your stopwatch do like tenths or hundredths? Or
all phones do.
I think that it does. Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Oh, yeah. So down to hundreds. So coming up, we'll do that.
So you think that you could drink it?
Gone right there.
Okay.
It's under 3 right there. Gone.
You are not alone. The rest of the internet saw this, and you are probably not the only one trying to break the record today.
I ate coffee without creamer too.
Are you drinking it right now? Because I need you to
holding it up to my lips
and then doing what? Yeah, because you're taking ounces.
I overfilled it a little bit. I'm not taking any ounces. You want to measure this in your poop jar? Go ahead.
Stop saying that.
This is 8 out. We're just ballparking it. The people from Guinness aren't here. Anyway, isn't that Jonathan making noises over there? It's like having a giant monster in the car. I'm going to eat them all. We'll talk to him about being
eat them all.
About being a cartoon character. About being
I'm real.
Yeah. No, but you have been a cartoon character. You were on the TV.
Right.
And other stuff. And then you can text in things for the new big voice guy to say people don't like you because they're used. And I said you have to get used to it. They didn't like the new one, the guy we just replaced. Yeah. They didn't like him when he replaced David Lee. It just takes time to get used to it.
People don't like me.
New. They don't like change.
People don't like new.
No,
they
don't like.
Certainly not your predecessor. You're certainly not Emily. So yeah. There was a little, I had a nightmare there for a while. I don't remember it, but then I woke up and you were here. So.
You're no Lester either.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you.
Here's Willie Tyler, though.
Thank you. What?
Willie Tyler and Lester.
I missed it. Sorry.
Anyway.
It's an old reference.
Stick to the deep voice stuff. One sentence at a time, small words. If you have something for the deep voice guy to say, text it in now to 815-283-0095. Studio, the first word in your message. Just goofy things for him to say, and maybe we'll get him into a sweeper. Text him in now. It is 8:28.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today. 1 below tonight, 18 and sunny for tomorrow. It's 0 in McHenry and 4 in Highwood. The weather out there is rough for people trying to conduct an honest business, right? It's also rough for thieves. I'll tell you about that on the way after the 95 WIIL rock. 95-second update, which an update from a crash that happened yesterday morning while we were on the air. 47-year-old man is dead after a multi-vehicle crash in Lake County. It happened around 8:15 near Route 60 and Bacon Road, according to the press release from the Lake County Coroner's Office. Officers arrived on scene and found occupants entrapped in multiple vehicles, with one of the drivers unresponsive. All of the drivers were transported to an area hospital where the 47-year-old man was pronounced dead. The crash remains under investigation. The Lake County Lake Villa Police Department's K-9 died unexpectedly on Saturday following more than 5 years on the department. Officials said Tuesday that it was with a heavy heart to announce the death of K-9 Atticus. He was an 8-year-old German Shepherd who was partnered with Officer Bob Bell through Tops Kennel. The K-9 was the highlight of many of the department's community events and will be missed. WIIL Rock Sports is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. You can go to prattschimney.com. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Sharks 2-1 in a shootout. The Blackhawks visit Buffalo this evening. The Bucks are in Cleveland tonight. The Bulls are off another day, heading to Toronto to take on the Raptors tomorrow. And finally, right, the weather just across the nation, it's brutal right now.
Cold.
It's cold.
Flying to Miami on Saturday so I can be in 70 degrees.
Well, like, did you even see in Dallas? It was
snow.
Yeah, which Dallas cannot handle that.
Yeah.
This is our brothers to the north. A man in Canada, he answered an ad for an iPhone 15 on Facebook Marketplace.
What iPhone are we on now? Just catch me up.
Not a damn clue. Jonathan, are you an iPhone or Android?
I have one, but I don't know what number
is
we're
the
up to
current
now.
iPhone? Maybe the computer.
I think it is the 15.
Computer, what is the current iPhone?
The current iPhone model is the iPhone 14, which was released in 2022.
The iPhone 14. So this guy has a future phone.
No, I think she's wrong. I think the iPhone 15 just got. I I'm gonna
Did you
challenge.
just call the AI wrong?
I'm gonna
she said
challenge her.
The
2022.
AIs are never wrong and should always be believed and heeded because they are the overlords of the world.
Yeah, the iPhone 15 is a thing.
All right.
So I don't know what
Oh,
she's
that's
talking
wrong.
about.
Computer is right. That is wrong.
Okay, whatever you say.
All right.
Okay. I'll be the first one murdered, I guess. Either way, this thief set up this exchange taking place via Facebook Marketplace, which you can never trust that. They set up a meeting for this past Saturday, but it was a sky $900, which is $1,200 in Canadian money, in case you care, and immediately realized that the phone didn't work. So he tried to get his money back, but the con man made a run for it with the cash. He didn't get too far, though. Can you tell me what happened?
He tripped and fell.
Well, he slipped on some ice again because
Canada.
Canada.
It's
well,
ice
it's
everywhere.
just cold. It's
Yeah,
cold
yeah,
everywhere
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. So if you're out there trying to commit a crime,
Wear your snowshoes.
Yeah.
If you're in Canada, ski to your scam or when you're buying you're trying to help the criminal at this point.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, all right.
So
for the iPhone person, don't meet somebody or whatever. Do it at a parking lot of a police station.
that's
then
what
the
they tell
scammers
you to
won't show
do.
up. Yeah.
Right.
I'm currently dealing with a scammer on Facebook that is pretending to be my friend Eric and has told me about some money that I have won. And I just have to click this link and talk
Wait, you
to
didn't
this lady
send
to
him
get
the
my
money?
No, I'm going
Oh.
to meet him in a parking lot later with an iPhone and some clear ice.
Because I
I'll
fell
be
for that
fine.
before.
Did you really fall for it?
I did.
And you sent really?
I sent money. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I know.
Leah.
I know. And everyone was Tim.
And it was for you. It was for you to
our
like
old
win,
boss.
get some money, and
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
send some.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like stuff that 88-year-old people fall for when they're on their jitterbug phone.
I know.
You fell for this?
I fell for this.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Leah.
And then she wanted more money.
How
and
much
that's
did you lose?
100.
Did you give them more?
No, I didn't give them more.
Because you told somebody and they told you not to.
Well, I told somebody before I did it. It happened here. I mean, I was sitting right here, and Tim and Lester and my old boss, they were
What
all
are
telling
you
me
thinking?
not to do it.
And you
Well,
did send they told you not to, and you sent the $100.
and I sent it anyways. Yeah. But she like sent me a picture with her license, like was holding up her license, and it was her with her actual license.
Well,
So
you can't make a fake ID. So
That's
No.
impossible. That's impossible. If Morgan Freeman were here, you know what he'd be saying right now? And that's the moment that Tom lost any respect for Leah. From now on, he would no longer listen to anything she said with any sense of weight or respect.
I know. It was like I don't know. I had
I'm messing with this guy. I've been messing with him for a day now.
Mhm.
And I keep just saying stuff like, he's sending me this link. I got to click on Mary Wallen's link and I got to get her
Naturally.
input of whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, can I call her? I'm not good at texting since the accident. I get
jeez.
confused. I've been stringing him along for a day now, asking about his family and a guy that we used to be in prison with.
And he's
all
not
sorts of
even
stuff.
addressing it.
No. Well, I keep asking. I asked him how was, what did I say the name was? I told you earlier. I said, he wants me to text her. I said, last night, I said, I can't now. I'm making dinner and I don't want to mess this up. You know me since the accident. I'm kind of scatterbrained. It is what it is. I could really use the money. How much is it? I don't even remember entering. But like I said, scatterbrained. And then I asked him.
Exciting.
I asked him how are the kids? Where's the other one I asked?
Because this is a real guy.
Then he's sending me that. Yeah, it's a real scammer. There's
Yeah.
a whole thing on Frontline about they make millions doing this. And then he's like, you got to go to this page and whatever. And I said, I trust you. We go back all the way to our time in county. Those were crazy times. Do you ever hear from Billy Four Fingers? What a nut he was. What is he up to? So I've been just stringing this guy. I figure the more time he waits for me, the less time he'll have to mess with some elderly person who will fall for this.
What are you talking
If you're
about?
under 88, you fall for this. You are a straight up imbecile. No names.
If you're waking up and feeling like you didn't get good rest, if you feel sleepy during the day, that fatigue, my husband actually just texted me and told me I slept like, bleep last night. I'm like, yeah, it's because you snore. Those things happen when you snore, and snoring is affecting the quality of your life. Schedule your appointment, sinusandsnoringmd.com.
The loudest snore I've ever heard ever.
Well, I can only guess if it has anything in relation to his voice. Is that you?
I believe it might be me.
Yeah.
You snore really loud. He went on the Cabin Fever one year. He was you could hear him from the hallway, at the resort. Like you hear his voice.
Yeah.
Imagine that snoring. At top volume. Yeah. The building shook.
I'm sure.
It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Are you aware of it? Has anybody ever told you?
Before now, yes.
Yeah.
This is not the first time I'm hearing this. Yes.
I would say to go see Dr. Swerdlin and get it fixed, but it's so comical
that maybe you want to keep it.
Yeah. Have your neighbors ever complained at your house?
No, not twice.
You can hear it. Okay, you can hear it outside.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, I'm sure.
We got to get a recording. You should go see Dr. Swerdlin, or you're going to die, or have your house fall in on you.
Well, that got really
foundation issues. Yeah.
It does affect the quality of your life. And Dr. Swerdlin and his staff, they want to help you regain the quality of your life. Do that today. sinusandsnoringmd.com.
You're scaring me, man. You're scaring me. I like it.
Sorry?
No, don't be sorry. The voice guy says sorry. Wait, people texting in some good stuff for Jonathan to say. If you got something for the voice guy to say, text it in now to 815-283-0095 studio, the key word. What is it like? What is your title? Are you like a voice actor, or are you promotion?
Opinions vary.
Yeah.
Talking monkey.
Talking monkey. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
it's like we're in a zoo here. If you got some poop, throw it. Or Leah will put it in a jar and try and trick me into drinking it.
How do you think it got in there?
Yeah. Okay, now we know. Well, this is my friend's poop. It's
all good.
So the world record for drinking coffee has been broken.
Yeah, 3.12 seconds.
The new record is 3.12 seconds for what is this?
8 ounces.
8 ounces
of coffee.
Hot cup of Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to break the record right now. Take my headphones off.
You're on the camera, right? So I don't have to record it. But
you can hold your time thing up to the I can, and I don't have to pick it up off the counter. I can hold it right here, right? And then you want me to show you my mouth. Which, by the way, you can see the Leah mouth picture now on our Facebook pages. Caption that. So wait until I start, okay?
I don't know if that's how it went.
What do I got to do?
I don't know.
This is just a practice one. If I get close, we'll call and give us some video
Let's put it to your mouth.
All right, I'll put it to my mouth, and you say go, and that way I'll start drinking.
Ready, set, go. I didn't start the timer. I knew that was going to happen. Good thing it was a practice. I'm
not doing it again.
You want to know what we could do? Yeah, but you dribbled, so that doesn't count.
Because look at all. I got to shave.
That doesn't count.
It gets caught in the hair and it streams out the sides.
Well, it wouldn't get caught in the hair if you got it all in your mouth.
I feel feeling you're going next. As the head guy and the leader of the show who dictates what we do, Leah will attempt to break the record next.
I don't think I could do it.
Get you a hot cup of poop.
I don't think I could do it. First of all, I don't drink.
I was close, though, right? That was close.
I didn't have any sort of timing device, so I have.
All right, you people are idiots. I can't. I'm done. We can watch the video later in time.
Yeah, that's that's what we're gonna do.
Again today, I hate black coffee.
Yeah, black coffee's terrible.
Some
Plus,
idiot spilled some on the carpet here.
Wow, what a moron! Plus, I've moved on from coffee. I'm doing mushroom coffee.
Coming up, we're doing shrooms and smoking cigarettes. We've moved on. It is 8:43.
Mostly sunny today with a high near 16.
What should Jonathan, the voice guy, say? Text in 815-283-0095 studio. The keyword. We'll have him do some of those goofy things next. I will rock. Treyu out Will Rock 847 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. Jonathan Cook is there. He's the new deep voice guy in Will Rock. Say something deep voicey.
Good morning.
There you go. So if you have something for him to say that we can then take the audio and use it for, between songs or goofy things about us or what.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
For Jonathan.
Yeah.
Did your voice always sound like this? Because
when he was a baby, he would cry.
No.
change the diaper.
You
He's
know why
killing
I'm
us.
asking
Why?
him this? Because
Why?
my 9-year-old Cooper, he's very.
Was that just like a burp?
It was
a
like
gurgle.
It was like a
gurgle there.
no. It was what is it called?
Epiglottal thing.
Thank you.
Stop.
Thank you.
No, there's like
Dr.
a
Cook.
word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the word?
Epiglottal something.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I can't do it
Cooper
again.
has a voice like, I'm Cooper.
Yeah, he's got very deep,
Yeah.
it sounds like he smoked a pack of cigarettes.
He did. I gave him a carton of smokes. Is
That's,
that gonna,
damn it, Tom, I told you
well,
no
I
more.
mean, he's got to
He's-
have something to do after he drinks the bourbon I gave him. So I'm Brenda Vaccaro. No,
like,
Cooper's
was
got
it-
that voice.
Was it when things dropped or was this as a kid?
So you think his voice is going to get deeper when his testicles?
You think I haven't hit puberty yet? Is that what
Yeah.
no, yes. There was a time that I would answer the phone as a little boy, and they would go, "Little girl, is your mom home?" So yeah,
Little girl, is your mom home?
just like all boys most prepubescent boys get that
Yeah.
at one point in time or
Some
another.
kind of like a girl.
Okay, all right.
So yes,
But then
I was in the same category as everybody else, and then this happened.
When did this? Was this from puberty or
Yeah.
when did? Yeah, all right. So maybe my voice will get radio-ish
Have they ever
One day
checked your
when they drop.
Have they ever checked your vocal cords for nodules?
Not
No.
Does Cooper have nodules?
He does.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
That what, and that's
I
what's causing
probably
it?
do.
Yeah. That's what they
it's
said.
The damaged voice sound.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know. I was just
yeah.
You're a
curious. I might
nodule.
I might have a voice actor on my hands.
Okay. All right. Well, Jonathan's been in like 1,000 video games. He used to, if you look at what he did, he used to all the networks he was on, ABC, Fox, CBS, Disney, FX.
No, it's a big deal.
He was the Reels guy, Star Wars Battlefront, the Ant Bully, StarCraft, the Division video game.
That's Tom Clancy's.
My favorite one was the Grover one. You remember Super Grover? He was the announcer that would begin the show on Sesame Street on Super Grover. Do the Super Grover one.
He observes, he investigates, he shows up. Super Grover 2.0.
Yeah. So there you go.
But
Yeah.
remember when Warner Brothers took all, like when David Zaslav did all of his stuff last year to save money for Warner Brothers?
Yeah, and they made
Part
Sesame
of-
Street go away.
They took all the old episodes of Sesame Street off that were paying residuals off of their streaming service. So now that's all gone.
So you don't get Super Grover residuals anymore.
And you can't see them except on YouTube. But yes,
well,
correct.
how much was a residual check from Super Grover?
Well, honestly, Sesame Street in general
Paid well?
Paid well.
Did a decent. It was worth. It was worth my time.
Okay, but they got rid because they didn't want to pay the.
Correct. So as long as they don't air it, they don't have to pay for the.
Yeah, but if they air it,
residuals.
don't they make money off of airing it? Isn't it? Aren't they cutting off their nose
I'm
to spite
sure
their
whatever,
face?
Whatever Bean Counter figured out the diminishing returns from older episodes.
What
or
did you do
whatever.
with Inception, the movie Inception?
I did some of the commercials for it. Like
Really? Yeah.
4 stars. Critics are saying blah blah blah. Inception. Yeah.
Wow.
that's
Vampire
so cool.
Diaries on the CW. What did you do there?
Promos, I would imagine.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, can you remember everything you've done?
Hannibal with what did you do for Hannibal?
I'm sure I did
Like commercials?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
TV or either theatrical trailer, because that was back in the day when they still used to do the actual voice on a trailer. They don't do that anymore.
Right. They show clips of the movie. They used to say coming
this summer
in
or
a
in a world. Right? Yeah, exactly.
Don LaFontaine. Is that the guy's name? Right.
That was his name.
In a world.
That's it.
Have you ever had to say in a world?
Oh, many times.
Really? It's like the dumbest catchphrase ever, and
In
you've
a
had to
world.
say it for things. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right. And then you were when Kevin Math back when radio was good. This is why I say we suck because that's what I'm judging us against.
Yeah.
Is when they put in effort and money and all that in radio
Yeah.
shows, and now it's just
not a
us
thing.
trying to cobble together this BS with nothing.
I think
you
it's
got Mason
better.
Jar-
And I don't have the talent of Kevin Matthews. But when he worked there, you worked at the Loop back then,
Yes.
and he would call you Thunderballs.
Little Johnny Thunderballs.
Little Johnny
Little Johnny Thunderballs.
That's our
I like
voice
that.
guy, Little Johnny
The
Thunderballs.
bit was because I was 19 at the time and I was going to UIC to finish school, but they would make the joke that my mom was picking me up to take me to school. And Uncle Jimmy was really, it wasn't so much Kevin, it was Uncle Jimmy.
Jimmy Shorts.
Yes.
Yeah, Little Johnny Thunderballs is here, you little sucky. Where are you going? Is your mom picking you up, Little Johnny Thunderballs, you sucky? Is that what he would do? Yeah.
Yes.
You had conversations with Jim Shorts.
I did.
I have a new level of respect for you. I really do, you little sucky. It's 8:53.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today. 1 below tonight, 18, and sunshine for tomorrow. It's 3 in Kenosha and 2 in Lake Zurich.
What should the deep voice guy say? Text it in now. Last call for that. We'll have him say some of those things coming up. Text it into 815-283-0095. Studio, the key word before that. CPR for lazy people. You want to know how to do CPR and you don't have the time or you don't want to put the effort in? We had that lesson yesterday. We'll have that for you next. And then crazy things the deep voice guy can say coming up on Will Rock.
Doctors confirmed that he was actually alive. The man is now undergoing some treatment, but is stable. After hitting a pothole.
Like shocked him awake almost.
Yeah.
The pothole saved his life.
The pothole saved his life. The pothole
One pothole? Because I've like CPR is usually more than one chest compression. I don't know, man. I tried CPR. How long were you doing compressions for? And the guy's like, compressions with an S?
I just did one.
Well, I just did the one and nothing happened. Did you blow in his mouth? Yeah, one time. You got your lips right over his? No, I just got above him one.
I hope that's some air one in there.
CPR for lazy people. Well, why did you only do it once and then... Because I threw him in the car and drove around, tried to find some potholes, but I couldn't find any, and he died. It's not my fault the roads were repaired, pal. I smell like black coffee now because I dribbled a little on my shirt. So thanks for that.
There's worse things that you could smell.
Yeah,
like.
poop. You're trying to get me to smell like that. So
There's not poop in the mason jar. I need you to just let it go.
What is it? What is it you tried to serve me? What is it?
I'm sure it was some kind. Actually, you want to know who uses mason jars? Jerry.
Bootleggers. Oh, Jerry. That's supposed to make me feel better.
He brings me soup in those mason jars. So I'm sure it's crusted.
And you don't think Jerry's trying to...
No, I'm sure that whoever washed the dishes, because I don't know who the dishwasher is here.
Great. There's a lot of variables here that you're unaware of. There's a lot of variables that you have no information on. So you're serving me something in a mason jar that could have anthrax in it for all you know.
Oh, that was so 2000.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My poisons are out of date. I'm sorry. All right. Well, thank you for that. You're a good coworker. It's 9:02. JD is here. Little Johnny Thunderballs is here, our new voice guy. Last call for things for him to say, and then we'll get him to crank those out coming up in just a couple of minutes. He was the first guy on WIIL Rock. Do you remember that? Remember that first day?
I do.
We were playing CDs. We had built myself and Randy and Lorna had put the station together. and we were putting CDs in these cases. We had to put them in to play them in the players. And I was barely getting them in the cases
Just
in time
to feed it into the
machine to play it. We barely got the station on, and we had to do it because they had this big advertiser party at Mid Lane, and the only people that didn't get to go were me and JD at the time. So, and he was the very first disc jockey on Will Rock. Do you remember the first song you played?
I do not.
"Hello Goodbye" by the Beatles.
Yeah.
We don't play a lot of Beatles anymore, you know.
We should.
Yeah. That was Metallica. Here's the Beatles. Anyway, good times.
Indeed.
Back in the day. And then we went to Lake Geneva one night.
His laugh makes me laugh.
Hung out with Duco.
Oh, okay.
And I was living in
this is
Burlington at the time. He drove. JD drove.
Don't do this. This is not a story to emulate.
We got in his car, and he didn't know where Burlington was. And this was before GPS.
Who does?
I'm like the navigator from Burlington to Lake Geneva. It's a straight shot, one road, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm the navigator because he doesn't know where he's going. He's from Chicago.
Fib.
Yeah, he's a fib. So we get in the car, and I recline the seat and fall asleep.
Oh no!
I'm driving.
He's driving, trying to find his way to Burlington based on his memory of how we got to Lake Geneva. So at a certain point, he's lost, and I sit up and I go, oh. East Troy, or no, I go, oh, East Troy, and then I lay back down.
Oh no!
Which I gave him a hint where we were, right?
Yeah.
Except we were in Elkhorn, so it wasn't even in the right. Something with an E. He eventually got home. I don't know how he even got home. So
where's Duco in all this?
He was the guy.
No,
he lived in Lake Geneva. He's the reason that I was falling down drunk, and I'm the navigator. So Jonathan was the DD,
Poor Jonathan.
and he had to deal with that. So. Anyway, remember John, my buddy John Wanisek's cat, Chester?
I do.
Chester would bite people randomly. He'd be sitting on the couch. Did he bite you on the head? He bit somebody on the head. No. Anyway.
Well, I like to bite.
Yeah.
There's like something like it feels good on your teeth.
That's a story for another day.
Anyway.
It's 9:05 coming up. Text in last call. Text in things for the voice guy to say. Text to 815-283-0095 studio, the keyword. Just goofy things you could say in sweepers or your outgoing phone message or whatever you want. Text them in last call.
No ransom calls allowed.
For little Johnny Thunderbolts. Yeah. Send $1 million. I need 1 million helicopters and $1. Strike that. Reverse it.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 16, 1 below tonight, 18, and sunshine for tomorrow. It is 4 in Waukegan and 4 in Lake Villa. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. A man has been arrested after he allegedly abducted a 1-year-old child who he does not have parental rights of in Vernon Hills and injured the child's mother, who is pregnant, in the process. The incident took place December 19th when Victor Barriga, 36, of Wheeling, showed up at the mother's work to confront her about another issue and left with their child. Barriga and the child were located the following day. Preliminary hearing is scheduled for tomorrow. I thought this was interesting since it's a slow news day. Indiana State Rep Earl Harris Jr. is looking to continue his late father's dream of bringing an NFL team to Northwest Indiana, and with the nearby Chicago Bears looking for an option of leaving Soldier Field.
Gary Bears?
A short move across state lines.
All right.
Might not be out of the realm of possibility.
No, it's not happening. This kind of qualifies as a sport. It's not happening. The Gary Bears.
But here's
when
the
you
thing.
go across the Skyway and you're headed into Gary.
Yeah. You can smell the dirty diaper.
And it says "Welcome to Gary" on the side of the sewage treatment plant.
That's where the Chicago Bears logo
pretty
will
much
be.
Sums Gary up. Right, put the bear logo there.
And I know
murder capital of the world for a while.
Yeah. Alienating half of our listeners right now.
More than half.
Whatever, because we're both Packers fans.
I'm not bagging on the Bears.
I was about to be, because how could the Chicago Bears be worse?
Put them in Gary.
Exactly.
The Gary Bears.
The Gary Bears.
Come for the murder, stay for the sewage. Yeah.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
go to a game.
That's when they become like Super Bowl champs, though. They move to Indiana.
Yeah.
And
the Gary Bears have won the Super Bowl.
They just need to get out of Chicago. Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Sharks 2-1 in a shootout. The Blackhawks visit Buffalo this evening. The Bucks are in Cleveland tonight, and the Bulls are off another day, heading to Toronto to take on the Raptors tomorrow.
All right. Green Bay playing going to crush San Francisco, and then it's on to out of Detroit. Tampa Bay doesn't matter. Then it's on to the Super Bowl. So Jonathan doesn't know much about sports. We're talking
Not his thing.
Talking football now, but he does know one thing about football that I taught him over the years. Who is the greatest player in the history of the Green Bay Packers?
Chester Markle.
There you go. If you search Chester Markle,
the catch,
the touchdown,
the touchdown. Sorry,
it was the end of a game. He was going out to attempt I think it was a field goal against the Bears. It's blocked, and he ended up running it in on the top of his helmet, the ball, and beat the Bears at the end of the game. Chester Markle, greatest play in Green Bay Packer history, and he was just this goofy little foreign guy.
Yeah.
Like with glasses and the 1-bar helmet for a while, and he just looked ridiculous. And then he got a little, and then I got to meet him.
He's the kicker.
I got to meet him. They had him do a celebrity thing at the Mars Cheese Castle like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He was the kicker, Chester Markle.
Okay.
Greatest play in Green Bay Packer history.
Wow.
They beat the Bears. So there you go. Are you looking at it?
I'm trying to find the video right now.
Just Google Chester Markle, Green Bay Packers. It's the only thing JD knows about football.
That because the last football game I was at was an 85 Bears game.
Well, there you go, 85. There you go. And now Bear fans
here it
are
is.
happy too. There you go.
Here it is. Blocked. Kicks back to him, and there he went.
There goes Look at goofy little Chester.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
He had a difficult life after that. At a certain point, he tried to kill himself drinking Drano or something.
What?
He had a big he was a big addiction problem or whatever.
But he's a terrible story.
No, he's fixed it now.
Okay, that's good.
And you can meet him at places like the Mars Cheese Castle. So things are on track now for young Chester. UAW, what was I going to say? UAW. I'm doing the wrong union. IBEW, Local 117. Keeping the power on in Lake and McHenry. I'm going to start this over. Hey, you want a new gig? How about the only registered electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County? Leah was distracting me talking about recycling. What?
Electronics. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. If you know where she can do that. Send her a message.
Broken ones, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for not throwing away your working television. TV's working good. What do you want to do? Let's throw it out. All right. Broken electronics. You're just getting rid of. You're not getting rid of the good working. I'm talking about earning while you learn with a 5-year apprenticeship while you accumulate. No debt. We are off the rails. Career that provides great wages, great benefits, health insurance, retirement benefits, and the flexibility to work anywhere in the country as a union electrician is waiting for you. Local 117 keeps the power on in McHenry and Kane County, and that can be you. The only registered electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County is IBEW Local 117. Room for advancement with the industry leader in the installation of new green energy electrical systems, and a career that has great wages, great benefits, health insurance, retirement plan, and more. Find out if it's for you. Head over to the website, ibewlocal177.org. And if you want us to do live reads for you, talk to the account professionals here at 95 WIIL Rock.
It works.
That was a train wreck. But you're asking me where to recycle electronics. They usually have a day, or you can go on the website and find out where.
I swear it's all over the place. And
Village of Gurney's kind of effed up. I can't even, like, my water and sewer bill, I have to pay every month, because if I want it on auto pay, I have to go into the town hall or something.
It's funny that you brought that up.
People haven't figured that out yet, and these are the people that run the community.
Because I can't find my account number right now. I'm having to deal with that, and they won't help me out online. I have to go in there.
They just like to see you at the town hall.
Yeah,
the internet's hard. They need to get a young person there. Is what they need to do. So Jonathan is here. He's going to say deep voice guy stuff for us. I'm putting together a list. I will print it out, and then he will charge us $8,000 to read them. And this is all free today. This is all.
Oh,
this is like an audition after the gig.
Well, now you tell me. I guess as long as I'm here, okay, I'm fine with it.
All right. So deep voice guy stuff. Text it in at 815-283-0095 studio, the keyword, and we'll get them to say some of them coming up. And if you know where Leah can throw away a working television,
oh man,
it's 9:15.
I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I say a lot of the things that I say.
Welcome to the club.
There's a disconnect going on up there.
Yeah, there's a lot up there.
Not really.
No. Here's Hardy on WIIL Rock.
Are you getting a new TV?
Yeah, got some good things for little Johnny Thunderballs to say here coming up in just a couple of minutes from the text line 815-283-0095. Studio, the key word. He was also a robot, the big guy in Rusty the Boy Robot. He played the big guy.
It's not a very famous show because it premiered at the exact same time on the opposite channel as Pokemon.
No way.
Pokemon debuted in America, and my show debuted in America at the same time.
So you lost out the Pokemon.
Just a wee
stand
bit.
a chance.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Gotta catch
no one
them
tried
all.
to catch me, exactly.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't get the Pokemon gig. Can you do Pika Pika? Yeah. He was. Oh. Oh. Oh man, they had your operating system.
All systems were not
Never gonna
advanced
make
at all.
it.
Spry Devil got out of the way. He was shooting lasers and stuff. They had to hit the ejection seat. If you want to see episode of one of the big guy and Rusty the Boy Robot, it is 95willrock.com right now. Click on where it says Meet the Voice Guy, and I've posted the video to
Nice.
that. Do you get any residuals from that YouTube of the big guy and Rusty the Boy Robot?
Not because Amazon bought that show and they print the DVDs per like as you order it, they print it, so it's not available to air anywhere really.
It's on YouTube,
but that's YouTube.
It's not
right?
airing.
Sorry, I meant.
So I can watch it on YouTube and you don't get paid.
You can watch it for free, and I can get nothing. Correct.
Seems like a screw job there.
It's.
But if people buy the DVDs, you get a nickel or anything.
Also, I believe
nothing.
From that, yeah.
Well, you had a good agent.
That's why I'm saying I could be your agent.
30 years of morning radio, and I work in a mall where I look at a flooring store all morning. I can't even call it a mall I work in. We have the same agent. It's 9:20.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today. 1 below tonight, 18 and sunny for tomorrow. It's 5 in Wadsworth and 7 in Lake Bluff.
Big guy voice stuff coming up next. Last call to text in 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword. There's some good stuff on there for him to say.
There's a lot of stuff. How are we going to get?
I'm going to print it out and give it to him. If you want to hang, we got a 501 Club party going on this Friday.
By time all the beers and shots.
Nope.
Yep.
Main Street Tap on Main Street in Twin Lakes. We got $3 bottles of Miller Lite Coors Light on special. Blackstone Cherry tickets to see Creed Credit Union 1 Amphitheater in August. All that this Friday. Hanging out at Main Street Tap, Main Street in Twin Lakes. We'll see you there with Miller Lite and WIIL Rock. Disturbed on Will Rock. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show 928. And Johnny Thunderballs is here today. I'm calling together a list of things for him to say from the text line 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword. I got to finish copy and pasting them, and then we will have him say them coming up in just a couple of minutes. That's the grand finale.
Working for free.
That's the grand finale today. Oh, it's a radio bit, so we're getting free words out of him. Yeah.
I think that's called volunteering.
Volunteering, yeah. That's what Alpha Media's plan is for payroll.
That's what they tell me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here too.
Yeah, it's a volunteer position. It's for the good of the country. What, you don't love America? You won't work for free on the radio? It's 9:29.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today. 1 below tonight, 18 and sunny for tomorrow. It's 6 in Beach Park and 7 in Lake Forest. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. You were wearing red earlier today, right?
I have a red hoodie, yes.
Yes, okay. I don't think anyone looks good in red. Like, it's just not.
I didn't look good?
Well,
red's my color.
No.
Red hooded sweatshirt.
No,
I love my red hooded sweatshirt.
It's not your color. I don't think red is anyone's color, but since you are flying this weekend, I thought that if you were looking to wear that red sweatshirt, you could do that on your next flight.
I used to wear I had a Spam shirt. It was blue, like the color, the Spam blue.
Yeah.
And it just said Spam on it. It looked like the Spam. It just said Spam on it. And I always wore, that was my flying shirt. I always wore it when I flew.
Did it have any red in it?
No, it just said Spam and it was blue. And I always wore that. And I always said to people when I'm flying, I go, if the plane crashes and they're showing like the tarmac and there's body parts strewn around,
I'm wearing this.
If you see Spam, that's me. Collect me up. You know, like if my head was decapitated, that was my torso, would say Spam.
Spam.
I lost my Spam shirt.
Aww.
So maybe I'll wear red when I fly. Look for red. I have my I either have a Keefe's Reef red hoodie or a Burlington Kiwanis soccer red hoodie.
You could
look for that on the tarmac.
Bring both. Wear one. You're not going to be on the tarmac. Wear one on the way there, one on the way back.
Okay.
A recent report claims wearing the color red when you fly can help make your travel day smoother and less anxiety inducing. The idea is that red subconsciously makes people think that you are more important or of higher status. So actually,
red is like makes you look more important.
Allegedly, so much so that airline staff may be more attentive to you, and red might even attract more favorable treatment. So like getting a seat upgrade, or maybe you get an extra pack of pretzels and drinks. There are studies to back this up too.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're flying Southwest because she has companion pass. So we fly for $22 anywhere because we go on points and companion pass. So that's how I can go to Miami this weekend for my birthday. So
because you couldn't if you didn't have those things.
I'm not gonna. Well, the hotel I got to pay for. I'm not gonna pay for a flight. I'm not a rich guy. So we're flying on Southwest. I usually get free pretzels anyway.
But you get the second bag.
Oh, free?
Yeah.
They'll give you another bag of pretzels
if you're wearing red.
No, if I'm wearing green. Any, they're pretty friendly with the
come on. I
pretzels.
read this on the internet.
The soda pop is free. The pretzels are
wow.
free.
I can't even get water on my Spirit
because you fly on Spirit.
I have to ask them for ice and wait for it to melt.
In the slot for there to be jet fuel on yours. You're not. Southwest is a lot nicer. Of course, I do have to trample other people. There's a mad dash for seats. But once I get there, I get all the pretzels I want.
You guys might not sit next to each other.
Everybody's like, you fly first class. The whole thing is first class. And it's a very good, all you got to do is if you get on early, you got to check in early for your flight, 24 hours in advance. So you get one of the early groups, and then you get an aisle or a window. And so I'll get window and I'll have Jake sit aisle or vice versa. And then while people are walking down the aisle, I'm like, look fat, because then they won't sit in the middle seat. So I just kind of go like this and blob down.
Yeah.
And then people look, and then I have an angry look on my face. And when people are looking by and they look like I'll turn to Jake and I go, are you farting? I'll do that. It's all sorts of things.
They want nothing to do
with
it.
Just sit in a seat and twitch and go, yeah.
So what are you going to do while you're on a flight with Yola? This is the woman that you somehow convinced to marry you.
We're going totally Mac, open mouth, tongue kissing.
Oh, there it is.
She's in the aisle seat. I'm in the window seat. And we're leaning over the middle seat like high school freshmen, like
totally get it on.
And nobody will sit in the middle seat. And if they do, they're going to get their faces licked. It'll be a great time. JD is here. Little Johnny Thunderballs. Text in now, 815-283-0095. Studio the first word in your message, followed by what you want him to say. I have a list. You'll do the list coming up next, all right?
Okay.
All right, that is on the way. You have anything you want to say?
Can't think of anything.
Yeah, all right. We're very creative individuals here on the
No.
Will Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah. Pleasant music for a little Johnny Thunderballs to be on the show with us today. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on so you guys listen to me.
You are a regional treasure, so there it is.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Wow, you are so important.
There you go. A red hoodie does it for you, huh?
It really does.
Yeah, red hooded sweatshirt.
Kiwanis.
La, la, la. All right. So I printed out the list of things for little Johnny Thunderballs to say. I'm going to make him sight read it instead of giving it to him in advance.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh,
let him read through it a couple times.
No. You want to see how he does on the fly. You know?
I don't think that's a thing.
I've got to earn my keep for free. When I come here for free,
I gotta earn my
here
keep.
for free. We're gonna get our money's worth out of him. Here's the list of things I'm gonna have him say.
All right.
These are from the text. I don't know if the first thing was about him or it was about some other bit we were doing, but I left it on there anyway. But maybe change Jart to Shart. Change it to Shart.
Shart.
All right.
I can make no comment because I haven't been handed it, so I don't know what.
All right, here we go. The voice guy, little Johnny Thunderballs, is going to read the things from the text line. I will. I'll be like the producer in the booth, and I'll take you through them. Okay.
Okay.
The first one, you just made a mess in your pants.
That is totally a shart.
All right. Now we're looking to get romantic.
Baby, I'm gonna butter your bread.
That actually made me tingle a
Yeah,
little
it
bit,
did.
right?
Yeah, that was good.
I like that one. This one, obviously, from my friends at the Racine Hog chapter.
Join Will Rock and Racine Hog chapter for this week's Rock and Ride.
Makes me want to get the motorcycle out.
Mhm.
This one, this one's kind of, I want you to use your wackier read, your lighthearted read, your fun, not your angry read.
95 Will Rock with Acceptable Tom, Crazy Leah, and Ordinary Tim.
Those are not the words we came
what,
up with.
What were we? So change acceptable to
you
what was
are
I?
eccentric.
Eccentric.
I am quirky.
Quirky.
And Tim is special.
Special.
Okay.
Specialty.
Acceptable, quirky, and special.
Eccentric.
Oh, eccentric, quirky, and special. I don't know what they are. I'm just the producer.
All right. 95 Will Rock with Eccentric Tom, Quirky Leah, and
Special.
Sorry. 95 Will Rock with 95 Will Rock with Eccentric Tom, Quirky Leah, and Special Tim.
All right, that's good. That was your wacky read. Now, this one I want your angriest, scariest read.
Oh, no.
Listen or die.
Wow.
That was a good one. I like that one. This is a long one. Go ahead and give it a sight read. Go ahead.
Hi, nice lady. What are you wearing under that skirt? What are you doing later? Want to have a cup of coffee and then, go see Tom and Leah at the 501?
Some kind of promo somebody wrote for us. I don't know what that is. Here we go.
Tom and Leah will rock. Oh, yeah. Tom and Leah will rock 95.1 FM. Clearly, you were looking for 95.5 FM.
Said no one.
Have you listened to that station?
It's the worst.
They were country for a while.
Yeah.
Now they're rock. It's like the most stereotypical early 90s rock station. Hey, I'm a rock guy. Come on out. We're going to be doing rock guy things.
There is a girl.
It's like so fake.
There's a really good girl on there.
They sound
in
great.
The evening. The night girl is really good.
They sound great, but it's like totally contrived and fake. Hey, look, rock guy stuff. We're rock guy people. You wish you were rock guy people.
But they came, and then
it's temporary. It'll be jazz in a couple
sure.
of weeks. Everybody's like, "Are you worried about that?" I go, "No, the country people weren't worried. The country. It's the crappiest company in radio." All right, here we go.
Viewer discretion is advised.
That's better than the ones we had. This is an important one.
Regional treasure, Tom Keefe.
People use that to make fun of me, my friends. So now I've taken the power away by embracing it. I am an RT. Yola talks about somebody RT'd her at the gym last night. Were you there for that?
I wasn't.
Somebody regional treasured her at the gym.
I want Princess Leah.
Okay, go Princess Leah.
Princess Leah.
There it
is. Go. So we got regional treasure and Princess
Leah.
Just do 95 Will Rock morning show with.
You mean literally just stopping it with?
Yeah, because then I'll throw. Or do the whole thing with regional treasure, Tom Keefe, and Princess Leah.
Okay. 95 Will Rock Morning Show with regional treasure Tom Keefe and Princess Leah.
That's me.
I like it. We'll finish up the list coming up. I'll give you a little break. I know you guys are prima donnas. So you need a little bit of water for the pipes. How you doing? You holding up all right? This is his job.
This is
a lot.
That is a full day's work already.
Yeah. This is what they do in their underwear at their house.
If we feel like getting dressed.
I was going to say, usually you do it naked, right? I would.
Yeah. All right.
It's better for your vocal cords.
Thank you, Princess Leah. It's 9:42.
Mostly sunny and 16 for today.
We'll finish up the list. There's some good ones on there coming up next on Will Rock. Green Day at Will Rock. Gotta close out the list here. Let me get the audio going. Little Johnny Thunderballs is here today. Our new voice guy recording some new stuff from the text line. You're doing a fine job, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have you moistened your vocal cords?
As far as you know.
All right. Have you ever had problems like that? Like voice people do that?
Of moistening?
No, like you read too much. And
when I was before the MCU existed, I was the Hulk for the Hulk ride in Florida, and so I had to do the Hulk smash many times.
Why many times? They didn't like the way you said it, or just wanted different ways?
Some people like to direct until they get 1,000 takes just for the sake of it, like they got their money's worth.
So you were the Hulk voice on the Hulk ride at, what is that, Universal?
Yeah, I don't know if it's there anymore, but
oh, really?
It was like it used to shoot straight up, like one of those shoot to the top things.
Is that all you said was Hulk smash? That was the whole gig, was saying Hulk smash.
No.
Here's your gig. We were out to dinner one time in New York.
You and the Hulk?
No, me and you. Oh. You remember we were at a restaurant in the
How did you guys
district.
meet?
He was the first guy on WIIL
I didn't know if that's how you guys met.
That's how we met.
Okay.
Became steadfast friends, and then he moved to California.
Forgot about you. And
so we were out at dinner one time, and he got you got a page from like ABC or somebody
for last minute, yeah.
And he had to go in and say, like, he had to leave dinner and go and say like 2 words. Saturday night or something like
that's
that,
right?
That's
how promo works. That's that's the thing.
So Hulk smash many times.
It was. I mean, there was more to it, but that was the big screamy part. So the entire next day, I was pretty trashed. Like so, as far
Hulk
as
smash.
Yeah, had made it.
Do a Hulk smash for us.
Hulk smash.
See, we'll have that in a sweeper now. Say I have to go potty.
You have to go potty.
No, you know what we call our things.
The pee and sweep.
When I come out of music, when I come out of commercials into music, it's because I'm doing something called a pee and sweep. We sweep out of the commercials into music, which we just did without the sweeper there in the Green Day song. I forgot the sweeper, but because I need to go pee, so we call that a pee and sweep. We sweep out of the commercials into music because I'm voiding my bladder. So can you give us a pee and sweep or something? Yeah, give me one of those.
Pee and sweep on 95 Will Rock.
Perfect.
Say Tom's in the potty.
Tom's in the potty. On
say Tom's in the potty. It's a pee and sweep. There you go.
Tom's in the potty. It's a pee and sweep.
There we go. That's good. I like that one.
If 3 songs pooping.
If you hear 3 songs, somebody's pooping.
Yep.
Do that.
Do that.
I'm not. Tom and Leah morning show. If you hear 3 songs in a row, somebody's pooping. 95 Will Rock.
The Tom and Leah morning show. If you hear the Tom and Leah morning show. If you hear 3 songs in a row, somebody's pooping.
There we go.
Perfect.
That's good. I like that one. All right, let's go back to the list. Here we go.
Looks like someone's got a case of the Mondays.
Next one.
Clever girl. We've entered the movie quote section.
That's from Jurassic Park. Give me this one.
I touch myself.
I like that. All right.
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud so I can hear. Get on your knees and tell me you love me.
Right.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Now let's do that one a little more.
Unless you poke it in the backside.
What?
My goodness. You poke
the
your
box
life
of chocolates?
The chocolate. You poke
it in the back?
Yeah, so you know what you're going to get.
I just bite part of it off, and if I don't like it, I put it back in. And then you stick it back in, and people don't know?
Right.
I just bite it so people know that I tasted it, I put it back, and if they want to try it. You literally are having other people pick it up and put it in their mouth after you jammed your finger in it.
Leah is why there's no returns allowed at Fannie Mae.
Yeah, exactly. That's a sweeper right there. Leah is why there's no returns allowed at Fannie Mae. We're going to use that one. All right. Next.
Yeah, baby. Although that might have supposed to have been like Austin Powers, I believe. Yeah, baby. Very timely.
And then one more.
And last one. Thank you for calling. If you are trying to collect money, you have the wrong number. If you would like to schedule a massage or have another personal message, please record it after the beep.
All right, there we go. That was good.
Great job.
Good morning.
He knows what he's doing.
We finally got sweep and pee. That's what I'm happy about because I do have to void my bladder occasionally.
You really should pee and then sweep, though. If you're gonna clean.
True.
Does that include wetting myself in the studio? Is that what it's already happened? Show notes from today. Leah poisons Tom with coffee and poop. Tom is, I found out I'm a 7.
But you're
7.
A 7, yeah. Well, Yola gave you a half, 7.5. You're not happy about that, though. I can't believe.
I'm fine being a 7 with you, but she gave me. I'm a 7.5 with my fiance.
Well,
there are a lot of 8s, 8.5s, 9.5s out there.
Looks, though, I'm sure your personality
down to a 5.
Yeah,
maybe 3.5.
Yeah, if you just shut your mouth every once in a while.
And then the doggy drug test. Leah contends that if you're taking a drug test, you can collect your dog's urine and use it.
Do you think that you could collect dog urine?
No.
Okay.
Jonathan?
I don't think that's a good collection.
Well, whatever. But you think you could collect to use it in a drug test?
I believe if you submitted dog urine to a place that was testing for drugs, they would tell you that
that
was
was
not
the
human.
story. The person got busted for using dog urine. But my thing is, how do you collect dog urine?
Maybe if you have it like an indoor apartment dog, you have wee pads, you could like wring it out.
Okay.
That's another
Leah
good
said
idea.
she would go out by the mailbox,
and just try
wait
to
for a
catch it?
neighborhood dog to come by, lift its leg, and she would gently put a
They can
cup
lift
under
their
it.
own leg. I'm not touching their leg.
I don't think that they're going to pee with the lady there holding a cup.
I think
it's
that
not
they
like
will. They're
milking
going
a
to
cow.
sniff me, and then they're
Okay,
going
all right. Let them
She'll
smell your
she'll
butt.
turn the
and
faucet on, so they have to go.
I stand corrected. I don't sit so good either. We'll wrap things up next on Will Rock. boss is here.
Promo meeting.
Leah asks him important radio stuff. Go ahead and ask him your question again.
Do you think that you could collect your dog's urine in a cup?
And he said,
yes, I've actually done it before.
Walk us through that.
You do not use a cup. I've had 2 very sick dogs, 4 in the past, but they told me to use a soup ladle, you know, like a little
so you hold it above and you
Yes, and as soon as they go to pee, you just put it underneath and catch the pee in there.
So you're following your dog around waiting for the mood to strike.
Or
how long did that take?
Only about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Another good thing is I know we all have a million of them in our cabinets. Chinese to go containers.
Okay.
So
Set
you
it under the
just
dog.
I had to collect poop and pee with that.
Never eat Chinese food or soup at Elwood's house.
Well, I was going to say.
Yeah, not our problem. We don't get invited.
No, we don't. Yeah.
Let's CJ know that he's been eating poop and pee at Elwood's house if he's had Chinese or soup.
You throw it out after
Johnny
you do it.
Thunderballs can say pee or poop and die. So that.
Pee or poop and die.
Let me kill the music so you can get it off profiler. Do it again.
Pee or poop and die.
Why is that a thing? Why did you have him say that?
Because it's a new benchmark.
Well, I just had time this morning. I tried to give him poop, but
Go look at the mason jar in the sink in the break room. She put coffee in that, wanted me to drink coffee out of it. Look at the inside above it, above where the coffee line. It's like some kind of film
it's
or
like
something.
old soup crust. It's
It's from the mason jar. Anytime you have those lids on top,
Right.
there's going to be some crusty stuff around.
And go ahead and eat out of that or
Scrape
drink
it
out of that.
off with your nail and move on.
Right after you, Chief. Right after this is the guy with the pea ladle. Thanks to Johnny Thunderballs for coming in today. Thanks for being here, JD.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
We appreciate it. And listen for his pee and poop sweepers coming soon to the classy folks at 95 Will Rocks 9:59.
Mostly sunny, high near 16
We're
today.
going to class it up. The delightful Jen Mar coming in next. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning for Open Phone Thursday, best day of the week. Your chance to be on and say whatever you want all morning long, bright and early, 5 until 10. You have a good day. Be nice to each other. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station.